Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Here's the rules to my Nuzlocke run. Pause the video if you gotta read them. Boop.
Hey, welcome back to Tim Friend, everybody. So I spent a little bit of time between episodes, doing some grinding. I got Pansy up to and Dompy up to level 10. Flibby, I think, was level 9 as well, so Flibby's level 10 as well, so that we can do this rival fight, which, yes, I barely remembered before, I actually started recording this a little late, because I mean, ironically, I forgot that I was going to have to defeat anxiety pretty soon. But I think his starter is level 10, so I went and bumped up Dompy to level 10 as well. Just so we've got something really solid against the Oshawott, because Pansy, even with just neutral effectiveness from both sides, Pansy is just gonna be worse than Oshawott. So I did not have my faith in her ability to take out this adorable otter. Oshawott really is cute. Look at his little mouth. What is he saying? What you saying there, Oshawott? What are you murmuring? Well, it doesn't matter anymore, Oshawott, because we're going to drain the vital juices. Okay, what we're gonna stun the vital juices, because absorb still freaking sucks. Bringing it up to a super nasty fucking 60 base power, even with stab and super effectiveness. Like it's just I mean, I don't know. I get it. I get why Absorb is so weak. It's because it can heal you. It, like, that part makes it conceptually, theoretically makes Absorb a really powerful move. Gives you a lot of sustainability. But I think it only, is it Leech Life or Absorb that only heals you for 1/8 of the damage you deal? Because it's not a lot. Especially with such a low base power, you're just not gonna get anything out of it. At least this is memory from Pokemon Red. Back when I really fucking examined moves like this. But I don't know if they've changed the math on that. Well, all I do remember is that Giga Drain, base power 60, I believe. Maybe it's bumped up by now. Restored HP equal to half the damage dealt, which was a considerable upgrade. But only has 5 PP, which sucks. We do get a new friend. So before I just go scrambling off into the wilderness. Yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. I'm not going to say that I'm thrilled by getting an Azurill, but it's possible that they've bumped up Azuril's abilities, or Meryl's abilities, and maybe Azumaril's abilities. We know it's got Aqua Jet. Instead of Bubble, it has Aqua Jet, and at level 7 it gets Headbutt instead of Water Gun. That's pretty cool. Makes it into more of a physical attack use person, especially considering it possibly could have the huge power ability. Yeah, what's Azuril's name? Azuril's pretty cute, so we gotta give it a cute name. Azuril's name, let's see, her name starts with an M. Her name is Moss. Yeah, like the little dang mouse game from the PlayStation VR that I never played, but I wanted to so bad. But I never got the PlayStations. So I never got the PlayStation VRs. I do have a PlayStation, but I don't know. I don't want to invest that much in VR. I only have so much. I only have so much time and energy. Sorry, I'm vamping while also looking up any moveset changes that Meryl will have. Doesn't look like Meryl itself gets any changes. But I wonder if the music cut out. Oh, music's probably off, isn't it? Here, let me turn it on. Nope, that's the wrong menu. Yep, I'm definitely using my capture stuff to adjust the volume and not any other program that would... Whoa, God, it's too loud for me. Alright, well, I hope that didn't scare your pants off. But let's look at the Ding Dang Meryl. What you got? Sorry, Azurill. What do you got, Azurill? It's Rash. It's got huge power. I wouldn't be surprised if Drano made Azurill, Meryl, and Azumarill have huge power as like their all the time ability instead of a some the times ability. Because it's just so good. Now I'm more excited about Azurill, but I think it needs happiness to evolve. Frick. I'm sorry for just standing here while menuing. Let me look up what it takes for Azurill to evolve. I don't think it needs like an incense. I think to breed it, you need an incense of some kind, like sea incense, or, you know, one of those ding-dang things. Where the fuck? Meryl. Happiness. Level up while happy. Alright, well, it's a good thing we got this ding-dang Soothe Bell, huh? Yeah. So, I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to do some grinding off camera anyway. Yeah, to get Azurill, you have to breed while you're holding the sea incense. I was right. In order to get, well, we're gonna have to do some grinding for the gym. Like, that's inevitable. Especially because we got this cute little Azurill now. Why don't I, during the grind times off camera, just also grind up the happiness on Azurill? And I do this by just running back and forth, and you might be thinking that sounds really boring, and you're not wrong. It's quite boring. Sorry, I'm just gonna go heal Azurill now. Get out of, I simply go too fast to ride my bike down a 20-foot gap. But yeah, when I'm grinding, which might be after next episode, I think, because I still want to fight all these trainers and do the Team Plasma Gym Jams. But I mean, we're screaming along. We're doing all right. Well, whenever it is that the grinding happens, I'll grind Azurill's happiness, and then we'll have a Meryl, just in time for the first gym. And it's not, like, I mean, I don't know. Happiness is something that's such a pain in the fucking ass to level up if you're not just, or to grind up if you don't, A, have a Soothe Bell. Thank you, Drano. And B, if you don't know how to do it, it sucks. It's boring and sucks. So I don't, and also Azurill's bad. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Azurill, it's not powerful. So we're gonna have a very powerful Pokemon by just cranking up to that Azumarill, so we can have a huge power with like Aqua Tail and Aqua Jet. It'll be very, very powerful indeed. I'm not a little bit excited. I do wish we were doing like Pokemon X and Y or any later game than that, just so that we could have the fucking the Fairy type, which Azumarill becomes in that generation and beyond. Because that does, like, Water and Fairy type is a deliciously dastardly combination, and it just gives Azumarill more utility rather than just hit with Water type moves very hard until you get Superpower, and then you have one coverage move, and woo! It's great. Pit of, no thank you very much. Oh, but with Dompy and Moss and Flibby, we do have we got like the, what do you call it? The original Triforce, you know. The grass, fire, and water. I had to really think about what those words were. My instinct was to say the red, green, and blue type Pokemon. But yeah, we've got the original trifecta, and while grass it's not like amazing, it's nice to have such various coverage. Although, I mean, like everything I fucking say, it's got to have a billion caveats to it. Water and grass do have very similar coverages, but grass will be a counter to water, which I so far do not have. And water is a pretty common type. What the fuck? That Azurill has Sap Sipper. I don't like that at all. You see that shit? So I guess I got lucky with huge power and not Sap Sipper. The Sap Sipper would have freaking sucked. Sap Sipper makes it immune to grass type moves, which is okay. Like, that's not bad. But like, unless Drano changed Azumarill's stats as well, which I have not checked. It's possible they did. But if they did, like, freaking why, you know? Because huge power is already strong enough, and giving it Aqua Jet right out the gate, like that's, excuse me, that'll be enough for any self-respecting Azumarill trainer. Oh, come on, it was the last patch of grass. I don't need this. I don't need this Talo. Sorry, I should be speeding it up. I hope it's not too harsh on your eyeballs. If it is, feel free to let me know, and then I will probably have already stopped, because I will have recorded up to the first gym by the time this comes out. No thank you, Lillipup. Excuse me. I'm just trying to fight some trainers. Okay, well, this has been a not very exciting episode, but we did catch Moss, and we're gonna have a great time next time on Tim Friend. I forgot these people will heal me. That's very nice of them. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye.
We're Tim Friend.